Hey guys, Lamfin82 here again today with episode 18 of Coin Collector. As you can see on the screen right now, I am about to sell the whole Silver Bundesliga squad you remember from the last episodes, even though we got the division title of the Division 5 with them. I decided to change it up a little bit, basically simply because of the formation I wanted to try out. I want to try out the 3-5-2 formation because it was really solid for me in the last episode. Once I changed to that actually when my player got sent off the pitch. And basically it wasn't because of these players, because this team actually is a lot of fun to use. It was basically more or less because of the formation. And as you can see on the screen right now, the new squad that I built is basically a gold Bundesliga squad. So I stayed in the Bundesliga. In goal I got Manuel Neuer, then as my three center backs, Naldo, Subotic and Felipe Santana, all very tall and pretty pacey as well. Then my two CDMs, Javi Martinez and Luis Gustavo. My right midfielder, Ian Robin, by far the most expensive player of the squad. Left midfielder, I tried out the inform Marco Reus. As center attacking midfielder, Mario Götze, and then my two strikers up front, Marko Arnautovic and Robert Lewandowski. Two great strikers, as I will talk a little bit more about them in the upcoming video. And just some random, basically 3-5-2 players on my bench, and still the Edgar Prip, who is still with a red card on him, so I actually couldn't sell him, so I had to wait a game until I actually could sell him. Here you can see all the players' prices I paid for them, and I think I got Royce for 90,000 coins. Not so sure about him yet as a left midfielder. He probably is better as a center forward or maybe even as a striker, but I didn't have enough coins for a Franck Ribéry just yet, and I just wanted to give Royce a try. For the squad, basically my first inform player I use on Ultimate Team this year. As you can see here, just some club maintenance and putting a morale card on the whole squad, just as usual, to give them a nice stat boost in game. In the first match in the Division 4, we actually come up against Bomb CC, as his team is called, and he has got a Premier League side, pretty box standard Premier League side to be honest, and then a striker, a Luis Fabiano, completely out of chemistry. Pretty weird that he's up there. But Marko Arnautovic gets us started in the 11th minute here with a very nice strike, and he's just as good as on FIFA 12. He's just a beast, and I think the only 4-star skilled striker in the Bundesliga, so I definitely wanted to pick him up. And here you can see some nice passing with Arnautovic and Robert Lewandowski, and around the box area, Lewandowski's finishing is just lethal. He is very good, and his weak foot is pretty good as well. And then my opponent already had enough, I think, in around the 30th minute. He rage quit, giving me the 2-0 easy first win of the Division 4. So 3 points already and 1 win on my record in this division. And I just wanted to head straight into another game, and then something kind of glitchy happened. As you can see on the screen here, I think that was because my earlier opponent rage quit on me. Nevertheless, I actually hit accept and went on to the match, even though it got kind of glitched out here. As you can see here, my opponent had a League 1 squad, and as you can of course see, my kits are very glitched here. You probably have seen that quite some time in FIFA 11 and FIFA 12. Sometimes happens, it's a bit annoying, but nevertheless, nice strike here by Arnautovic after some nice play together with Mario Götze there. And basically here I clear it out in the 50th minute. Very nice long ball there by Subotic, and then it goes very fast. Nice first touch by Lewandowski, over the top through ball. And here's just the attacking intelligence beating the kind of defensive intelligence, if you want to call it like that. Nice finish though by Robert Lewandowski there. But then my opponent actually came back. He had a very balanced 4-1-2-1-2 side, and this formation is pretty tough to break down in my opinion. And there a goal by Narsing. Actually don't know this player in real life, to be honest there. And then he gets a heading goal with Djibril Cissé in the 84th minute to give him the 2-2 draw, which was a bit annoying, but he was a pretty good player, and I think he deserved the draw, even though I had so many shots on target. But if you don't finish them, then you don't deserve the win, in my opinion. So I now have 1 win and 1 draw on my record, 4 points into Division 4. And we are heading straight into the third and last game of this episode, guys. Opponent left, but here we find an opponent. Spriggan Sab is what his name is called. And 4-4-2 formation, Serie A squad, pretty standard as well. And then an Andre Ayew as a left midfielder for whatever reason. And nevertheless, with Klose and Jovetic up front, two very good players there. Pretty lucky to keep possession here with Santana, and then some nice passing work. Lewandowski unlucky to not finish, but he doesn't clear it out fast enough, and Javi Martinez is there to put it into the back of the net for the 1-0 lead, and then basically straight from the kickoff of him, very dodgy defending there, and then Klose outjumps Subotic. Klose has very good heading and jumping stats, of course, as you know him in real life. Then I get a little lucky here, not sure. I think it looks like a penalty, but there was not much he could do. I don't think he actually pressed the tackle button. Nevertheless, I finished this penalty with Robin very convincingly right into the upper right hand corner. And then here, very nice skills by Robert Lewandowski to make it 3-1. He was flustered and kept sliding in because he wanted to keep possession of the ball. Here, very unlucky not to be able to get this ball with Gustavo, and then I guessed wrongly, and he actually finishes with Jovetic. But this was just a consolation goal for the 3-2 and a win for me. So this is actually the end of this episode, guys. As always, a like is greatly appreciated if you enjoyed this episode. If you have missed any of the 2 episodes from yesterday, I had a double upload day yesterday. I'll leave the link to the whole playlist down in the description below, or just check out my channel for these videos if you did indeed miss them. Other than that, thanks again for watching this video, guys, and I'll talk to you later.